Alrighty. So everybody, just follow me because we need a little controversy. So without me.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. It's the Lions and the Chiefs on Thursday night prime time.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having fun. Yo, that was fast too. Yeah, there's no music on. I feel weird having no music.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Tonight we kick off the new NFL season with the opener for 2023 as it will be the Detroit Lions taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gordon with Charles Davis. So Charles,
weird looks like the music kind of
that's for a better place to be. Arrowhead Stadium, in a festive atmosphere. Very smelling barbecue in the air. They unfurled the Super Bowl banner just a few moments ago. It's a celebration, and they are ready to get the new year started.
Righty.
We got a little taste of that barbecue, not just the smell. We are able to eat it a little bit. I like that, but hey.
Alrighty, here we go. Off to the season.
They're to win. They think they've got a good football
what?
team, and they think that they're going to the playoffs in Detroit.
Well, the
Lions offense
getting ready to go to work here, and under center, a man whose career's been rejuvenated a bit.
Yeah.
And season number 8 now out of Cal.
What ice cream?
Rumors of Goff's demise.
What ice cream is it?
Boy, what a big year he had last year. 29
Oh, the one I got.
to their first winning season since 2017. Under his leadership.
Oh, I'll take that one. Wait, what's the thing? What's the wrapper?
First time in a few seasons.
You mean a napkin or something?
8 yards on the pickup,
Nope.
and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Well, I sure
Yeah,
would
that's
be
what
surprised if we
something.
see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
7 yards there and a first
Well,
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
should I throw it and risk it for the biscuit? Yeah. I beat them in the Super Bowl. I had that, but I would have won the Super Bowl against them last night. Like I was just playing them as against the Super Bowl. Same team too.
Offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll try the air now with Goff. A throw out wide going to be incomplete. Well, this is a tough spot for these Lions.
How is it already confusion?
But it's also, you have to say, Charles, a showcase opportunity for them because
This is what I don't like, the home team advantage.
hasn't gotten a lot of big opportunities like this.
Nope.
And when they have gotten them, they haven't really delivered. This is a team
Did you see the Uga thing yesterday or read somewhere?
out there for them. And they think that they can start to write a new history, beginning with this game right here.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the
I wanna,
GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about
Come on, Laporta.
line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Second and
I'm gonna run it. Or should I? Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
No, it's not that. I didn't see anything yesterday.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up
Yo,
a
welcome to the
third
stream.
down.
Hope you're having
That second down play call was
fun watching me fail.
the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Meanwhile, on third,
No shot. I thought that was. I thought I made that. Somehow I didn't secure it. It's because it's me against Madden and the refs. And the teams
They want
somehow.
man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they
They're
didn't
gonna make the touchdown a lot.
overthink it. Because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission
Well, this is exactly the same thing that happened in the Super Bowl when I played against him.
Ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes.
He's gonna have 12 interceptions last year.
There's nothing the league's best quarterback didn't achieve last season.
We're talking about Dak Prescott having that many interceptions
Check.
last year.
Leader in yards and touchdowns. Check. How does he top the season he had last year? I don't know. But Patrick Mahomes, he usually finds a way.
He's gonna throw it to Kelsey or run it.
Now a
Pacheco.
surprise from a year ago. It's Isaiah Pacheco.
I knew he was gonna lose
A gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely
He's been one of those two.
a pretty decent game.
Mahomes to throw on second down. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked it.
Wait, is he? Oh yeah, they're both 0-0. Huh.
But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days in Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier?
I don't know how I did that. Okay. No, I did that too.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Just a run.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
That's why I can't do that.
This is shaping
I never
up
did the game day
nice
plan.
looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
How did I not hit the crap out of him like that? He somehow caught it and...
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
The point after through the raindrops. Up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Oh, gosh. I hit him, but it didn't work out. But it's fine.
Here's Bunker on to kick it away.
I'm not going to try to...
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 57 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. On first down, gone. He's got right on the short throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Still
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. If you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back out to you guys in KC in just a moment. But first, let's look ahead what should be a tremendous opening weekend for 2023. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In the late afternoon games, one of the best of the bunch will be at Soldier Field in Chicago, where it'll be the Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. And then on Sunday night, the national audience in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys, I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0? Like Jim Otto.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A big play there for KC. 48 yards. And they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Butker's kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So we're back to even after the short field goal. CD, you like the decision to kick it there?
I'm glad you asked me if I like it and didn't ask me if I love it, because I'm not even sure I like it, but I do get it. First job on this drive, tie the game. They did that. But now they've got to put a challenge to their offense and say, can't settle for 3 anymore, guys. We've got to get the ball in the end zone from here on out.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On EA Sports.
We're back now in KC. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. He's airing it out for Williams.
Only if he tripped himself. If he tripped himself, I would have actually got that one.
You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here and needed 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery.
Nope.
It's got a habit time. 4th and 9. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Sliding out of the pocket. He wants Reynolds way downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
I got that ball.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's brought down. Nothing open.
There's me run out the clock.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions. Badgley on for the extra point.
I had to go sometime later. I didn't know when to go.
He's got it as they go up by a
It's
total
going to be
of
sometime soon
17 to
anyway,
10.
so it doesn't matter.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs, trailing 17-10, less than 90 seconds to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Finding Kelsey, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Mahomes will throw. That one caught by Rice. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Mahomes. And that will be incomplete as well.
This is it right here.
Reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and go. We may very well be headed to overtime. So now after the clutch field goal, he's back out there to boot it away in what's now a tie ball game.
Ah, I would have had that if I was...
20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now gone. And it'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Here comes 2nd down. Now it's gone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just say, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. If you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joel Snead. He will be taken down, and that means we are headed. And here in overtime.
Of course the Chiefs won the toss. They won the toss. Of course they had to win the toss.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to
Dang, of course they win the
but if the
coin
receiving
toss.
team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hookup right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime. So many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime. And
God.
This is fantastic.
And of course the Chiefs have an advantage because they were here throwing the ball to a player like that.
Into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Forward
Well,
two.
it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call.
Come on,
and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Mahomes to throw it. And that's incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
A 46-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time.
Oh my God.
Down Broadway.
Please make it.
Raymond. He might score. There are no flags. He's into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And an amazing return. Wins it in OT.
Dang. I didn't even know I actually
It's been a
win that.
back and forth game,
Like
a
that.
lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season, and before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for the Lions, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for our entire...
Hey Siri. And that score's close. That score's kind of close to. That score's kind of close to what I won.